On September 21st, 1884, the Sisters of St. Joseph of Northwestern Pennsylvania had a vision, and that vision became a reality. The sisters purchased 5 acres of land from Mr. Gensimer, which was swampland.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
Together, let us explore the stars, conquer the deserts, eradicate disease.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Our country was built on the backs of the residents that we care for, and we need to remember to honor them. We need to remember what Tom Brokaw called the greatest generation. We've had you join us on this very special occasion because we want to celebrate those Sisters of St. Joseph and those first residents of St. Mary's Home. We want to celebrate that vision. We want to celebrate our mission of loving to care and fostering an atmosphere of community. That's what St. Mary's is all about, and we've invited you here today to help us celebrate. Time is a tapestry that weaves one generation into another.
At nighttime when that 2-year-old was quiet, she opened the door, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. While she rocked him, she sang, "I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." Are you okay, honey?
Well, I came from a family of 7 boys and 3 girls.
I was born in September of 1919.
I was brought up right from the hospital during the epidemic in 1920.
Well, I grew up in Erie, Pennsylvania, and I had a wonderful, wonderful mother and father.
Little boy grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 9 years old, and he never wanted to come in for dinner.
Well, apparently this one time my mother told me to do something that I didn't like to do. She said, "You go do it." I didn't want to do it, so she gave me a kick in the rear.
There are many gangs around the corner where I stayed away from. The family that took me kept me away from them.
This was in a time, during the Depression when money was hard to come by. But every year we went to the Cleveland Opera, and my father and I just loved it. And every Saturday afternoon we listened to Norman Cross.
From there I went to Academy and left Academy and joined the Marine Corps during World War II and came out smelling like a rose. I was really happy because I never got into the real conflict.
My mother used to say, if it wasn't for me, she could have had a quiet motherhood.
Well, that mother, she got older. She got older and older and older.
When my husband, he was in the nursing unit, and I was still at home, and my son was a little worried about me being at home, you know, so he had me living with him, and then he wondered if I might like coming here. And at first, I no, I was not in favor of it, I must admit.
One day, she called up her son and said, "You better come see me because I'm very old and sick." So her son came to see her.
From the first day that I got here, I know Sister Mary Fromnick, she said, "We want to make this your home." Well, between her and her staff, I'm telling you, they could not do a better job to make us really feel at home. So I do feel that this is really my home, and I love it here.
Well, our first affiliation with St. Mary's was my husband's mother, and we lived on the east side of town, and she went into St. Mary's on the east side of town, and she had a wonderful experience there. She went into assisted living, eventually had to go into nursing care, full-time nursing care, and they took such great care of her there, and she truly enjoyed it.
We have so many great activities.
We have bowling,
Our gym class,
shuffleboard,
music classes,
Well, we got a putting green out back,
outings.
art classes,
penny poker and bingo,
I go to Mass every morning.
the Mardi Gras.
playing cards.
I can dance. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Well, little pin action 3.
Table bowling I enjoy it because it is a lot of fun, and we spend quite a bit of time with our friends. We're all there together and have a good time, and that's one of the reasons I'm not a good bowler.
Oh!
But I enjoy it anyway.
First time, first visit out here. Wonderful, exciting.
Frank, it looks like you met a new friend today.
Thank you.
At St. Mary's, I see a true blend of body, spirit, and soul. I see residents who perhaps were not able to communicate in the past, but now are communicating. I see residents who weren't able to walk, but through rehabilitation are able to gain strength and to walk out of St. Mary's back home.
I spent 3 weeks here, and I could not say enough good things about everything here.
What I see at St. Mary's is the trust and the faith in God, and the sisters and the priests and the employees working together as a team to give people new life, a new focus on life, a renewed life, that everyone at St. Mary's can live until their days are ended.
I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be.
Love you, Ann. I love you.
Now I'm going to tell you my story.
I think it's very important to pass along your life stories to your children. My children mean a great deal to me, and I want them to know what it was like for me growing up.
Here we are walking in the water.
That was in the really, really olden days?
Yeah. There was me when I church with my mother. God love her. That's a picture of me.
Grandma, you look beautiful.
This is my home.
St. Mary's is my home.
I love St. Mary's home.
I really love St. Mary's home.
Grandma, I like your home. Can I come back again?
You sure can, honey. You can come back anytime.
Loving to care is our way of life. It is what we mean by home. This is what we're about. Beyond words, we thank you as we celebrate your place in this great tapestry, as we look ahead with hopes and dreams for the next 125 years.
Thank you, St. Mary's Home.
Thank you, St. Mary's Home.
Thank you, St. Mary's Home.
Thank you, St. Mary's Home, so very much.
Thank you, sisters.